Yo, what's up guys? In today's video we're going to be talking about a bunch of Chicago Bulls rumors, but before I jump into today's video, let me just first off say thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe we just hit 20k. Thank you guys for all the love on the past few videos in the channel. You know, I never thought I'd even hit 5k, 10k, 15k, and now 20k. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want me to do a giveaway for 20k, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Leave a quick like on today's video, and make sure you guys click the first link below today's video and join my Discord. If you guys do all that, you'll be automatically entered into my 20k giveaway. But seriously, thank you guys for all the love. You know, I love to give back to you guys. I love to make Bulls videos covering any Bulls rumors, talk, any news, updates, or anything like that. So make sure you guys are subscribed, leave a like, and some comments and questions below today's video, because in today's video we have a bunch of rumors that have been going around. We're going to be talking about a bunch of Bulls fans wanting the Bulls to trade for Bol Bol, you know, some buyout options for the Chicago Bulls around the NBA trade deadline. And now that the season has gotten started, Demar has looked like an MVP candidate, and this Bulls team has really played solid on the offensive end and defensive end. The NBA media is finally giving the Bulls attention and showing them some love. So let's just jump right into it, because I'd say for weeks now, Bulls fans have really wanted the Bulls to trade for a big man, you know, especially with Vucevic not, like, I'd say struggling to start the season, and of course he's out with COVID right now. The Bulls are kind of lacking a big man, and you know, it is only the regular season. I'd say they're playing really solid small ball with, you know, Tony Bradley at the 5, then Derrick Jones Jr. at the 4 and 5 at times. But if the Bulls truly want to make a deep run into the playoffs and possibly win a title, I'm going to be talking about that later in today's video as well, the Bulls are more than likely going to have to find a backup big man throughout the season. I've seen many Bulls fans wanting the Bulls to trade for Bol Bol. Before I give my opinion on it and break it down, let me know below today's video if you guys would want the Chicago Bulls to trade for Bol Bol. And I'm going to be honest, you know, coming into the NBA, Bol Bol was very talented. He has a lot of potential, and he still does. He just hasn't been playing that much for the Denver Nuggets, which is very concerning. He's looked very solid in some games in preseason and in summer league, but I'd say his minutes just hasn't been there, and I don't know why. I know there was some rumors and drama around him just a few weeks ago, and an NBA fan or a Nuggets fan tweeted out saying, "Can the Nuggets trade Bol Bol, please?" And Bol Bol shockingly liked the tweet in favor of him being traded from the Denver Nuggets, as he's been riding the bench for about 3 years straight, which I can't believe. I mean, look at what Denver did with the Joker. I truly do believe they could develop Bol Bol into being a solid backup center in the NBA. And I'm going to be honest, this would definitely be an interesting trade if the Bulls could pull this off. I'm going to be honest, I highly doubt it. I mean, he is only 22 years old. He's 7'2". He has a 7'8" wingspan. He is 220 pounds. You know, he's a power forward center for the Nuggets. He's been riding the bench, really haven't been playing that much. You know, he was a second-round draft pick back in 2019. And if you guys think of it, who drafted him? Arturas does. So I guess he is connected to Arturas and the Chicago Bulls front office a bit. But I'm going to be honest, I just don't see the Bulls trading for him, especially a big man. I'm going to be jumping into some, I'd say, buyout options. I just don't see the Bulls making a trade, but I could be wrong. I mean, this front office is always aggressive. They said they're always going to look at the roster and look at ways to improve this, but I just don't see Bol Bol being the answer. I mean, there's definitely a reason he's not playing for the Denver Nuggets, and he's been riding the bench. I wouldn't be mad if the Bulls did pull this off, but I just don't see it happening. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about that first topic. And the second topic in today's video is about, of course, some more backup big man talk. Bulls fans on Twitter and Facebook have been talking about this for a while now. And like I said earlier in today's video, if the Bulls want to make a, I'd say, deep run in the playoffs, they need to have more height and just big man on this roster. And Chicago Bulls Talk was talking about this on Twitter. Huge shout out to him. And he said the Chicago Bulls shouldn't give up any assets or draft picks to acquire a backup big man, especially with the investigation still going on. Who knows if the Bulls are going to lose draft picks or not. He said, first off, the offseason is loaded with big men, and the Chicago Bulls can use their MLE or TPE. And he also said there's a good chance some big men are sold for cheap at the deadline. You know, that's always an option as well. And he also said there's a good chance a couple big men could be bought out after the trade deadline. And that always happens. Even last trade deadline, you know, I saw LaMarcus Aldridge got bought out or whatever, you know. So I agree with this 100%. The Bulls should not trade any assets or draft picks for a big man. Big men are always getting traded for cheap at the deadline or possibly getting bought out, depending on if they're on a tanking team or not. The Bulls just need to be patient, and I agree with that right now. definitely let me know below today's video who you guys would want the Bulls to maybe target at the trade deadline, big man wise. But Chicago Bulls talk did continue this whole topic, and he made a list of possible buyout options after the trade deadline for the Chicago Bulls. And the list is Tristan Thompson, Derrick Favors, Robin Lopez, Robert Covington. I'm going to be honest, I don't see that happening unless Portland does trade Dame and just blow it up. Taurean Prince as well, and Chris Boucher, plus possibly more. Like I said, all three of these are unrestricted free agents this offseason, and they're all potentially playing on tanking teams, so I'd watch out for them on the trade market and the buyout market. I do expect the Chicago Bulls to be active around the trade deadline and some buyout and just targeting some buyout options, so these are all potential names. So definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video if you guys want the Bulls to possibly sign or trade for any of these big men. If they are, I'd say on the trade market around the trade deadline or on the buyout market, I'd definitely be interesting. Like I said, the Bulls definitely need to add some height to this roster for the playoffs, especially if they meet, I'd say, the Bucks or Miami or even the 76ers in the playoffs. And the final topic in today's video is about the NBA media finally giving the Chicago Bulls some credit and some love. The whole offseason, the Bulls were just getting dogged on for the, power rankings, the whole DeRozan fit, overpaying for DeMar situation. It was just a mess. I think all Bulls fans knew that, DeMar was going to fit fine with Zach. They were just overblowing it for the, clicks and such. But Shaq was talking on TNT just the other day, and he said the Chicago Bulls can win an NBA title this season. I made a video a couple days back talking about the Bulls title chances. Definitely let me know below today's video if you think this Bulls team can win an NBA title. I truly do believe so. I just think we're like one piece away. We need to add a big man or something like that. Shaq continued and said the Bulls are playing fabulous. They play with a lot of energy and they are playing together. And I agree. You can see on the floor, this Bulls team is playing for one another, especially on the defensive end. And this continues. Former NBA head coach Jeff Van Gundy said on ESPN 1000, Waddle and Sylvie's show, huge shout out to them. I love listening to their podcast. I listen to it every day at work. And he said he wouldn't be surprised if the Chicago Bulls become a free agent destination. And I agree, they already are in my opinion. And Jeff continued and he said, I'm telling you, I really appreciate what the Bulls did in this offseason. They are a hard playing team. And I agree, man. I'm just so happy with everything this Bulls front office did. And Steve Nash even talked about the Bulls, head coach of the Nets that the Bulls just beat, I'd say, a few days ago. He was talking about the Nets problem, and he said we're just not in that tier yet, and he included Golden State, Miami, the Bulls, and the Bucks. It's just great to see and hear that the Bulls are included with those, I'd say, top tier teams. I'm just really happy with everything that came out today, all the news and rumors. Thank you guys again for 20K. I really do appreciate it. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about all the topics I talked about. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.